Premier, Federal MP Tim Wilson has asked the Human Rights Commission to examine whether the curfew violates human rights and freedoms. How do you respond?
This is not about human rights, it's about human life. That's my answer to Mr Wilson, and what he chooses to do with his time is a matter for him. Police need rules they can enforce. This strategy only works if we limit movement, and the traffic data I've given you today makes it very, very clear that the curfew does limit movement. If we want our police to be spending all their time having to move people on from Macca's car parks where there are pop-up social gatherings that are not lawful, I'm not going to have police wasting their time doing that. There are very few legal reasons to leave your home. The curfew doesn't change that. It simply means that police have got an easier job. And I think, given the year that Victoria Police has had and the sterling work they're doing, we ought to do everything we can to make their job just a little bit easier.
And you've obviously had trouble pinpointing who came up with the idea. Do those meetings around this have any meat on minutes?
There are cabinet records of all decisions, but I don't agree with the way you have characterised it. Anyone who finds fault with that measure, then they can find fault with me. They can find fault with me. Every decision ultimately is something that I'm accountable for as the head of the government. And let me be really clear with you: the curfew position at the moment will not be changing because it is working. It is working. And if you don't limit movement, you won't limit the number of cases. And what everyone wants, to get open and stay open, simply won't happen. I'm always happy to have a debate, but ultimately our policy will not be changing.